TYT Sports here with the editor-in-chief of Boxing.com, Robert Exel. Robert, how are you today?
It's all good. How are you, Rick?
I'm doing good. Yuriorkis Gamboa, Daniel Ponce de Leon, 126-pounders, both good fighters. Let's start with Gamboa, one of the best prospects we have seen in a while. Is it somewhat surprising to see him come through at an undefeated record up to this point, or no surprise at all?
I'd say no surprise at all. I mean, he is a Cuban fighter. He left Castro's Cuba via Colombia, Venezuela, and Germany, and where he started his pro career. But as a Cuban fighter, I mean, they're excellent. They're all excellent. Incredible training. I mean, they're really treated like stars as amateurs because there are no pros in Cuba. So he's an incredibly well-educated fighter. So I'm not surprised at all that he's undefeated.
Is Gamboa the face of boxing, Cuban boxing? Is that safe to say?
I do think that's safe to say. I mean, he's got a big future ahead of him. I mean, he's gotten hit. I mean, he's gone down, but he's an incredible talent.
Okay, we talk about the talent. It seems like he is the bulldog. He's a guy that always comes forward. He is tough as nails. He'll do anything to win. With him coming forward, do you think that it shows a little bit of immaturity that, hey, boxing is a game where you hit and you get hit? But the shots that he gets hit with, couldn't they take a toll, and is he just not being taught any defense?
Well, I mean, boxing it's a very personal. Frequently, in many sports, I mean, the fighter's personality or the ball player's personality comes through in how they play the game. We accept this in other sports. Other athletes, basketball players, football players, quarterbacks, certainly, their personalities do come through in the way in which they play the game, and that's true of boxing as well. I mean, he is obviously an aggressive person. I mean, he fights as though he's an aggressive person. He doesn't fight as though he's the cleverest person on earth, which perhaps he is not, but he is an aggressive, assertive, come-forward kind of guy, and I'm sure that's reflected in his personality as well as in his behavior in the ring.
Interesting stat. Daniel Ponce de Leon will be the third consecutive title holder or former title holder from Mexico whom Gamboa will face. Ponce is known for his power. What else does he bring to the table, Robert?
Well, I mean, power is what he's got. He's tough. He's a Mexican. I mean, I can't think of a Mexican fighter on earth that's not tough. And he comes to win. I mean, he is a small guy. He's a Mexican guy. I mean, he didn't start fighting as a boxer. He started fighting as a small guy in the streets of Mexico. There's nothing he hasn't seen. So he's a tough guy. He comes in. He's willing to take whatever he needs to take in order to walk away with a victory.
There is one thing that I have to bring up with you, and that is Top Rank and Golden Boy are back in business. It's the first fight the companies have had that they will co-promote in over 2 years. What exactly took so long?
Well, there was animosity between Top Rank and Golden Boy, and basically the animosity was really from Oscar De La Hoya toward Bob Arum. De La Hoya, he has since apologized. As you know, he's coming clean about everything. But he felt as though either Bob Arum kept him down or didn't give him a fair shake or what have you. None of that's been revealed, at least as yet. But there was animosity from De La Hoya toward Bob Arum. And because of that, they did not do business for the longest time. De La Hoya has sort of been, out of sight, out of mind a bit of late. And as a result, Richard Schaefer has taken over the reins. He's CEO anyway. De La Hoya is merely the president. But and Richard Schaefer, who is a brilliant businessman, understands that Top Rank is, if not the top-ranked promotional company in the world, certainly the second-ranked promotional company in the world.
Gamboa is the clear favorite in this fight. Do you give Ponce any chance? I understand that you've always said in the past, it's kind of like any given Sunday with football. There's always a chance on any given night. But do you give him a good chance to win this fight?
I don't know that I give him a good chance, but I certainly give him a puncher's chance. And because of Gamboa's style, which you described so well, I mean, he really does have a chance to catch him. But I do not think in the end that he's going to emerge victorious.
Another betting line is over under 8.5 rounds. What do you think of that? Do you think it'll go to decision or under that?
I don't think it's going to go to decision. Something tells me that Gamboa is going to stop him.
Editor-in-Chief of Boxing.com, Robert Axel, thank you very much for the time.
You're welcome.